Well, hello and welcome to the Wars of Germania. Warlord Games versus Victrix. Who makes better ancient Germanic figures? That's the question today. And this is a little showcase of some metal Warlord Games figures that I've done a few years ago. I'll just show you them for a moment and then we'll move on to some other figures. Warlord have quite a range of metals. They also have the new sort of soft plastic ones, which I've reviewed on the Naked Sky Clad Warriors video earlier. And of course Victrix does one set of 60 hard plastic Germanic figures, variety of equipments and poses, and with all Victrix sets, they're amazingly good value for money, very well sculpted, and fairly easy to mix and match with some of their other sets and even with other manufacturers. So let's go to a few other options now. Right, and here we've got some Warlord Games metal figures, and the one area I guess where the Victrix can't compete is in the cavalry, because Warlord Games make a dedicated set of German cavalry, whereas Victrix don't. It'd be reasonably easy to convert the Victrix Gaelic ones to be Germanic, but certainly the Warlord ones, fantastic cavalry. The actual horses are quite skinny, as you can see there, but the riders all individual, different, and every one of them I think is great. Really nice sculpting, really interesting poses, fantastic faces. So yeah, I think they're awesome. The metal one's very good. You can see the guy holding up the head's the only one I've just about finished at this point, but they're all nice and crisp and pretty cool figures. I will show you some Victrix guys next. Right, next up we have some of the Victrix guys. So the couple of painted ones at the front are pure Victrix. The three at the front with no arms, also Victrix. The two at the back, slightly modified. So the back left in the brown tunic, he's actually from the Victrix Dacian set. And a lot of those figures integrate beautifully and really work perfectly well as Germans. A lot of them have even the sideways Swabian knot hairstyle, which looks great. And then the guy at the back in the middle is an old Warlord, what's it called? Wargames factory. A Celtic guy with a Victrix head, and obviously Victrix shield with the little Big Man Studio shield transfer for him. Right, and here we have a few bonus figures just to show off. So the ones at the front are primed from Eureka Games. They actually from their Middle Ages or Dark Ages line, I think it is, and just generic barbarians, but they look fantastic, I think, as ancient Germans. Back on left, we've got the cavalry by Wargames Factory, some of the worst cavalry miniatures you can ever hope to find. Really poorly sculpted. I don't know why I wasted my time painting them and building them up, but anyway, there it is. And then the two guys on the ground at the back, Kit Bash, so the guy in the middle with the red sleeves, he's a Wargames, Warlord Games Caesarian legionary with a Victrix Germanic head, and then the Wargames factory guy on the right with a red painted skin, again with a Victrix head. So a bit of kit bashing for interest there. So I think all in all, I'm going to give the prize for the greatest ancient Wargames Germanic miniatures to Warlord Games. I think on this occasion they just pipped Victrix at the post. They've got, I think, more expressive, more interesting, more diverse ancient Germans than Victrix does. But again, you can hardly go wrong with Victrix. They're always fantastic quality and amazing value for money. So in the ideal world, you'd get both and mix and match them, kit bash them, and maybe a few of these Eureka fellas as well to add a bit of interest to your large and dangerous Germanic army. Hope you like it. Like, subscribe, bell button, etc., etc. And Merry Christmas. Over and out.